Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld, where first point of order, doggo. A suggestion by Yuruski. I'm assuming it's a European Russian person, yes? Archer. Great suggestion. Archer the dog, mooching about the base, named in honor of our fallen comrade. How are we doing? We're not doing great. Everyone's needs are pretty rock bottom at the moment, but I think sugar's kind of helping us out, y'all. Positive vibes times 10. Any new points here? Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and grab one more group therapy. Per, have you got any? Yes, you do. What's this? Soothing aura around the caster. Okay. Let's have that turned on, please. And let's turn that on. Tick. Great. Okay. It is going to drain mana at a steady rate, but I think it's totally worthwhile. We got some more points here on Bear. We're going to go in on some strength for Bear, and I'm feeling pretty happy about how all that is doing. Let's spin on, shall we? So, there's a couple of other things I was thinking about. First of all, let's go sterile tiles in here, finally. We don't have enough steel stored, but that's okay, we can get some. And then what I might just do is, if I do this, we'll have doormats all the way around this, so that people don't track shit into the kitchen. Won't that be lovely? Okay, so that'll increase the overall cleanliness of the kitchen, and hopefully it'll, we can stay on top of keeping the kitchen clean and tidy, and therefore people won't get, why are we eating regular meals here? Where's Gizzo? Shit. Okay, it's fine. We will hopefully get on top of that momentarily, and we can then crack on. Now, I think we probably need to unrestrict everyone for a little while, because we need to go and get some of that steel hauled in. It's going to be required for this. In fact, I probably should have considered doing that before I started ripping the floor up, but hey, you know, I'm not one for actually doing things logically and in the correct order. What's the temperature in this room doing? I'm going to go back on what I did before. I'm going to seal that up. Because hold on. Let's seal it up with something that we actually have. So maybe some granite walls. That would be a good idea. So structure, wall, I'm going to make that from some granite. No, we're out of granite. Okie dokie then. Maybe just a wooden wall, question mark? That's probably not a good idea, but hey. Yeah, let's get that sealed off. I'm not really too thrilled about people using this as a thoroughfare. It might be... It's fine. I mean, look, it'd be nice to have the thoroughfare there so that we can do this more easily, but, you know. So the suggestion was to reinstall this guy in a different location, so let's try that. Because he's stuck under whatever this broken piece of what's-it is, which is completely unselectable. So let's try moving the flesh golem, and maybe we can get him back online. At the moment, we did lose somehow a stone golem. I'm guessing that he was out and about somewhere and got into a fight with some people and then maybe perhaps died, which is a bit of a shame, but it's a thing that happened, yo. It's a thing that happens. Can someone, I'm looking at you, my friend, could you please move this golem for me, and we can see if we can finally fire this bloody thing up? Oh my god, it worked. Thank you so much. That is fantastic. Back to a decent number of golems. So now we have a mecha golem, a flesh golem, and a slate golem. Lovely. That should help to get things done in the base a little bit quicker, and I am happy for it. How else are we doing here? We've got a whole bunch of work that needs doing. People are all over the place at the moment. Let's see, where is everyone? There's some tree chopping going on. Clav is doing some mining up here. Fantastic. It might be time to turn off all of this mining here. It might be time to just cancel all of this out. So that we're not wasting shit tons of time up here, because there is some drilling that we could be doing. So let's go ahead and cancel this out. And then we'll just have a quick squeeze and make sure that we've got this steel still selected. and these components can be selected. And we got the plasteel. We got the plasteel. Very nice. Okay, so let's stop people from being in there too much, and they can be, you know, standing around out in the field instead. Let's actually just make sure that drill is set, which it is. And it's going to be Lumpy and Clap that are going to do some drilling, so that's fine. Sugar's going to have a tantrum and try and smash a few things apart. That's totally fine. Yeah. That steel decimation is going to do some good work there, I would say. There goes the power cable. That's not great. Okay, well, you know, look, that's... You do you. Okay, well, no. See, that's a problem now. Could you stop? Sugar? Come on. Please. You were doing so good. Exotic goods trader is passing by. Okay, maybe they've got some cool drugs for us. Let's find out. Let's trade... And what do you guys have? You've got some smoke lift joints. Lovely. We can make our own, though. Plasteel. Nice. Golemancer spell. Nice. They do have some magicite, but I don't think we can really do that at the moment. Not with the amount of money that we have. A bionic leg wouldn't be terrible. But I'm going to leave that for the time being. I would like some Luciferium, but sadly, there is no Luciferium to be had. Question though, it's interesting. Like, normally, stuff needs to be near a trade beacon in order for it to be traded, but the animals are just okay. Like, they're just totally counted as, yes, you can just trade them from wherever they are on the map. And I think that's kind of cool. Don't know why Archer's sleeping in the hen house, but that's totally fine if he wants to do that. It doesn't matter. If the dog wants to sleep in the duck house, then that's totally fine. How are you doing, duckies? Lots of unfertilized eggs here. Fantastic. And lots of fertilized eggs here. Fantastic. Bear is going to hide in room. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm getting the suspicion, though, that with this many ducks, we are absolutely going to be like 100% right as rain so far as eggs go. I mean, we've got 1,057 at the moment. By the time we sort of balance that out and we get all of our ducks into the mature state, because most of them, yeah, see, adult, and eggs, egg. Wow, there's a lot of ducks. Yeah, so when they become mature, and they start all laying eggs at the same time, we'll do the standard separate, and I'll do kibble as well, but I'll do a very small amount of kibble, so that we'll store the kibble in here. This will be where the males go and live, and then the females have this huge area to lounge about in. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that now, you know? Was there still a stockpile zone there? Yes, there is. Oh my god, let me select that, thank you. So let's get rid of that, and then let's get in here let's see, zone stockpile of this variety, and it is for clear all, critical, kibble, tick. Okay, great. Now, we don't have any kibble right now, but we probably just could straight up make some, huh? We probably could. Actually, Eric, yeah, finish that. Very good. Oh, and those two. Very good. And then let's go ahead and get those floors cleaned there. Very valuable, very good idea. I'd like to not have our people poisoned by food anymore. More eggs coming in. This is great. Okay, so let's get back into here, make kibble, and I'm going to allow you to make kibble out of unfertilized duck eggs. Yes, close. Let's get this prepared. Gizzo's going to do some butchering here. That's fantastic. Am I jumping the gun on using the eggs? Probably not, because we're not making any meals out of eggs at the moment, so I think it'll totally be fine. Ideally, what I'd like is to avoid using any of the meats that we have, because using eggs skips the butchering step, right? It means that we just don't have to do that thing, which is, I think, quite good. Hey, golems, slate golem. You've shut down, but could you reactivate for a second? And I'm just going to make sure that you're restricted inside. I want you to be my my cleaning guy. Sugar has got another skill point. Very nice. Let's get that slapped into open book. Skill penetration for abilities by 10% per skill level. Let's do that. Fantastic. Per, any on you? No. Gizzo, any might for you? No. And Bear, any might for you? No. Now, the other thing that was pointed out by Reaper was that the unfinished books are basically dependent on the class that writes them. So if you have someone who's magically adept, then they will make basically, there's a random chance for them to make something. And if they're of a class like Per, for example, if I get Per to write a book, then it'll be an Ice Mage book. Or something to that effect. Was that right? I think that's right. So that could be a thing that we do. Per, have you got this running? You do. Soothing Breeze. That's fine. I mean, he is just stuck down there in the research lab, so it's probably not helping us any, but, you know, that's totally fine. Oh, Soothing Breeze 1. Nice. Less pain, more consciousness, less tiredness. That's pretty slick. Got some lovin'. Fantastic. Okay. So Eric and Borg are probably going to be doing relatively well because they're the only ones that are actually, you know, in a relationship and enjoying each other's company. So yeah, cool. Let's get Gizzo to clean this room, shall we? I mean, it's only just a little bit of dirt, but I just want to keep an eye on this and try and get on top of the situation. We've got some meat getting brought in. This wall still hasn't been built because no one's doing any granite. Let's keep an eye up here and see how our steel hauling is going on. It is not. Okay, so what's everyone doing? Per is doing some management. Sugar is making a high explosive shell. Now, what the hell were you doing out in the middle of nowhere here? What were you hauling? Making a high explosive shell. Where are you going? And what are you... Oh, steel. Okay. Okay. So instead of having the steel all hauled in, he's bringing it in one by one. That's not ideal. Okay, so let's just tag all of this and haul urgently on that. Because really, I'd rather waste everyone's time doing a bit of hauling for a little while instead of having one person running back and forth across the entire goddamn map. Eric is currently hauling some steel. Borg is currently hauling some steel. Bowler, very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's get that restocked. And that way we can keep an eye. Ooh, Per. Another spell point. Lovely, lovely. Smack that into soothing. The more soothing we can do, my friend, the merrier. And you know what? Do we have a party spot? We do. I would love it if someone decided that now was a good time for a party. I'm just going to put that out there. If anyone wants to go ahead and do that, I'm just going to will the game with my minds to instigate a party, because I think that that would be really nice if everyone just came together so that Sugar can suppress your emotions and then Per can give you soothing, lovely feelings. That would be jolly good, but I don't think that the game is going to be that nice to me. How are we looking up here? We've almost got this all hauled back, and we currently have 733 steel in stock. That is mucho bettero than what it was before. We have 25 high explosive shells there. How many do we... That's a decimation. Do X times 1. I'm pretty sure I've seen someone make a decimation previously during editing in the last one, but I can't seem to see it anywhere, so maybe I dreamt that. Where is the... it's here, isn't it? High explosive shell of... No, we're just gonna... You know what? 25 is fine. 25 is totally enough. We're not going to need any more than that. Okay, how are we looking? We're starting to pull apart some mechanoids now. That's fantastic. A turkey is still sleeping in our base, along with a muffalo. And meals are being cooked at a relatively good pace. Now, is there some drilling going on? There most certainly is. Fantastic. And that should, you know, continue to bring the steel into our base at a reasonable rate. I might even be well off. You know what? Just in case they want to go and do it in the nighttime, I'm just going to go ahead and plop down a standing lamp. Oh dear, it's too close to the runestone, huh? Oh dearie, dearie, dear. Okie dokie then. Where can we put this that's away from constructed things? Right the hell up there. Okay, great. And then Clav, have yourself a standing lamp here, my friend. Don't worry about that red line. It can be ignored for the time being. And that way... if someone is out there at night time doing some drilling, they can see what they're doing and it will keep their work speed above a terrifying crawl. Good. Okay, so what I'd like next, friends, would be if someone could work their way through the rest of their jobs and then start doing some stone cutting, because at the moment, we're pretty bingo on do X times. That's friggin' why. I'm sure I copy and pasted that, but anyway. So yeah, let's get some granite blocks cut up if someone would be so kind, so we can finish that wall. The rest of this floor, which has been out of action for how many friggin' episodes now, as well as these external defenses. A mare has self-tamed and is immediately going to get slaughtered because I don't need a mare in my life. And yeah, sorry horsey. I mean, you know what? No. I very much could do with some pack animals, but quite frankly, with what we have to work with, juggling 2 different types of animals in this base has proven way too difficult. I'm too stupid to be able to do it. Bowler's now in a daze, Lumpy's in a daze. We've got rolling sadness going on here, and you know what? It's very sad, but it's totally fine. I don't think we've actually got enough plain leather for either of these, so what I'm going to do is just grab the medium doormat, light leather. Okay, cool. No, not enough stored. Cancel that. What sort of leather do we have? Dog leather? We don't have enough of that either. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have a doormat there. I could reinstall one from somewhere else, but you know what? It probably doesn't need to be there because we've got one there anyway. And then ideally, someone should be getting down to the cleaning level. I can hear lots of ducks getting murdered. So that's hilarious. I feel like now is actually the time that we want to go animals, males, duck, and no males in here. And we should have some kibble being made, although we're kind of focusing on Actually, you know what? Is there anyone who's got a low-level butcher skill? No. I mean, I could get Bear to do a little bit. Or Sugar. Yeah, Sugar, do you want to do a little bit of butchering? I.e. making some kibble. And that way, hopefully, we'll be able to start making some kibble for the male ducks, and we'll haul them all in here. And then all these females will just continue doing what they're doing, which is laying a whole shit ton of eggs. So most of these ducks, eggs, oh good, we're getting raided, are unfertilized, so we can start harvesting those up. They are attacking immediately and they intend to breach our walls. That is unfortunate, oh my god. But they are getting attacked by wargs, so that's kind of nice. Alright, let's make sure that everyone is in the base and ready to rumble. We are probably going to need to do a little bit of shenanigans here to make sure this works out. But yeah, this is always a fun thing. This is always a fun thing. Raids Gone Wrong is a really fun little mod. Unfortunately, it doesn't always do a super huge amount, and this is precisely one of those times. So here they come. They've got their breach hammers. Are they going to go through my trap field? No, they're going to go around the top side here. In fact, here's what we're going to do. Grab your... Where's your goddamn rifle? Why do you guys keep losing your weapons? What? How? How and why? That's what I want to know. Okay, go and grab this, and you can go and grab that. Is there anyone else who's missing a weapon? Yeah, Borg, flip to that, and then Eric, you can do your thing. And Sugar, you don't actually have a rifle, but if memory serves, you're a brawler, aren't you? Yes, okay, great. So let's get them doing that, and then the rest of y'all, we're going to get you to... Where are they going to come from? They're going to come around here. They're probably going to pop this. So we're best off... We're best off just mounting up right here. They're going to come through. Unfortunately, I have neglected. I need to reinforce this, you know? I do actually need to reinforce this quite badly, actually. So that needs to be, if I can grab some granite wall here, this needs to be like this and this and... probably across the top as well, but it's too late for that now. We're going to have to deal with the consequences of our inactions. So Per, how you doing? You getting your rifle? And Gizzo, how you doing? You getting your rifle? My god, they're moving so slowly. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, they're coming the other way. If you guys want to crack your way into the kill box, I'd be totally happy about that. Yeah, break in through here. That'd be totally fine, Penguin. Totally fine. Or are you going to come in through the side here? We are about to find out. Okay. And Penguin, are you going to break that door down? Yes, you are. Okay, let's come back over here then. I mean, he's destroying like a single tile. These ones, oh shit, hang on. No, you lot. Okay, God, go away. There you go. Okay, get to here. This guy's just attacking a single brick. These ones are starting to come through. Okay, great. The kill box is engaged. Let's get these two guys up here behind Bear and Clav. They're attacking a block here, but it's a block of solid stone, and it's probably not going to give way. They just shot a Timberwolf for no particular reason. That's very interesting. But the attack has begun. They've started pouring through. Our shots are going out. They are starting to hit us with some goodies. And by goodies, I mean arrows, but we should be able to keep these guys well at bay. Okay, cool. There's a shadow there. Is that a shadow? No, it is an empath. Okay, great. Great. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm keeping an eye on these guys, too. The flesh golem, if you would like to not go outside, that would be lovely. And how are we looking? Okay, great. So here's what we're going to do now. Mecha golem, activate. Alright, Robo-Dude. Robo-Dude's gonna bait them. Like, they're breaking through this little block here, and quite frankly, I don't know where they're planning on going. There are some more coming through the kill box right now. Red and Trout are about to come through. Let's get Robo-Dude down. Okay, there they go. That's totally fine. Robo-Dude, if you'd like to chase them down and murder a couple of them on the way out, that'd be totally fine. I will not be angry in the slightest. And everyone else, good work. Go about your business, please. Okay, that's a whole whack ton of more corpses that we can haul back and burn. Robo-Dude is giving pursuit, but sadly I don't think he's... Hello. How are you, Mr. Artistic and Plants? Careful shooter, very neurotic. Okay, did anyone else survive up here? No, there's a couple of wargs, but I don't care for those. So... how are you doing health-wise? 2 hours? It's very unlikely that I'm going to get you back in time, but we will give it a try. A red-hot try. And there's a Timberwolf that's been murdered here as well. We may as well just finish that poor little Timberwolf off. Put him out of his misery. Righto. Okay, Clav, how are you moving so quickly, my friend? Or is it just that you're not moving slowly like everyone else? I think that's the case. Sugar's going to have a sad wander. That's totally fine. You go ahead and do that. Get it out of your system. You know, we just survived a raid and have done really well. But, you know, be upset, why don't you? And let's make sure that we keep on top of this cleaning. Thank you very much. Okie dokie then. So, what are you doing? Did he just haul a piece of meat out, put it on the stove, and then haul it back in again? Because I'm pretty sure that he did. Anyway, so Aurelium Accord has dropped from 62 to 50, tendency to move towards neutral. That's totally fine. And how are we looking? The place is a bit of a mess in here, I've got to say. A bit of a mess. So let's do our usual. Let's do our usual. I'm going to restrict everyone to indoors until people start to run out of shit to do. Robo-Dude and the other golems, I'll set them back to be... where's the slate golem? There he is. And let's set you back to being unrestricted. So let's restrict everyone indoors for a little while. We'll see if we can keep... Actually, not indoors. Let's go with Dear God Hide, because that should include... a little bit of timber, yes, and the ducks. Yes, that's probably a good idea. So let's get that queued up, and we'll keep people indoors for a little while so that we can get all of our butchering done. We can do all of the kibble that we need. What is even this? That's a doormat that we don't have the plain leather for. That's totally fine. Get rid of that. Bowler's going to chill and watch some TV, and he's in actually quite a good mood. Because of the catharsis. Fantastic. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, everyone's having a bit of a feed. Everyone's going to slowly, I hope, start feeling a little bit better about themselves and a little bit better about this base. It is slowly happening. Not, you know, it's not an overnight thing. It's going to take a little bit. But yeah, if we can get on top of things... Actually, hang on. Does Dear God Hide zone... Expands Dear God Hide, which includes this. Okay, that's fine. So we can get in and do all of the burnings and the stone cutting and all that sort of stuff. It'll be sweet. Okay, bear is fully healed. Great. How are the ducks looking down here? Well, the male ducks are now on their own and don't have any. Dear God, we don't have very much hay grass remaining. That's a bit of a problem. How much is up here? Do we have any? We absolutely don't. That's a concern. With 356 hay grass remaining here, and loads of male duckies needing food, that's a bit of a problem, y'all. Here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to go ahead and augment this. Male, young, kill them all. Just murder them. Just murder them. All we care about now is keeping 4 of them up and running. Yeah, okay, well, don't bother hauling them because you're going to have to murder them in a second. Per gets another point of magic. Fantastic. And I'm going to put that into Soothe as well, which is definitely something I want active right now because the more soothing that we do, the better. This is 75% grown, so we should be able to get that up and running before all of the chickens, or the ducks, I should say, starve to death. So that's totally fine. How else are we doing here? We have way too much shit in here. Way too much. But Gizzo is doing some butchering. That's totally fine. I might actually... I don't think I've seen... Hang on. If I look at butchering, I don't think I've seen Sugar, actually. Oh, no, Sugar's been on a mental break for basically ever. Hasn't they? Haven't they? But Catharsis and Positive Vibes is going to help out. Emotional baggage. What's that? Bearing the weight of everyone's emotions. Negative vibes times 8. Do I need to pull your suppressive aura off? I might need to, I think. I might. Let's wait for that to come back up again. And then we're going to flip that off. Because I feel like that's maybe hurting her a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't quite know. It's totally fine. We'll find out. I mean, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on things. Just keep an eye on things. Okay, how are we looking? Is someone going to come and do all of the duck murdering for me? Who is doing handling, by the way? It's Bear, and Bear is currently asleep. Okay. How does Bear feel, by the way? Do you not have the... Who was it? Who was the I love having animals in the colony? Witnessed death with bloodlust. Nice. Extremely comfortable. Killed someone. Aha. Okay, great. Who was it? Was it Borg? Someone got some lovin'. Who was it? There was someone who was like an ecologist. Eric. Oh, maybe it was Sally. Legendary sniper. Maybe it was... It must have been Sally. Yeah, okay. That's a shame. Okay, never mind. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We'll get there. Some stone cutting is occurring. Fan-fucking-tastic. Finally, we can get that done. In fact, you know what? Do you guys want to... Okay, you're doing this before, and you've missed a block there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And what I might just do is build a copy of that, and then build a copy of that. Excuse me. Build a copy of that there, so we can move that over one, and then there's a gap through that we can use for ingress and egress if we need to go into the mines. It is a danger, though. I feel like, you know what, we're not doing any mining at the moment. Let's just seal that up. I can recreate a door if I need to, but for the time being, I think that having a door at the top end of the base that allows people a simpler way of getting through rather than coming into the kill box proper, not a good idea. So let's get rid of that. I mean, it would be nice if we could finish the fucking floor first. So what I might just quickly do is I'll just quickly forbid these and these. And then down here, where else are we? So that's a lot of duck murdering. That's a lot of duck murdering. Okay, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. We're going to turn those ducks into food and potentially into food for ducks. Depending on how many survive, of course. I really wasn't keeping an eye on that, but that's okay. This hay grass is coming along. It's only a matter of time before that next harvest comes in, and then we should be fine. And quite frankly, if we do get to the point where we see we're not keeping up with the demand, then I'll just tune how many... Oh, they're going to have a marriage ceremony. Great. Let's see. How you doing? Killed someone. Okie dokie then. Does anyone have a Psychic Soothe splashed onto them? Because, no. Where's Purr? Come on, Purr, quick. Get in here and buff everyone. Or don't. Soothing Aura 1. Lovely. And what does that actually do? Needs, no. Positive vibes, yes. Sweaty. Oh, dearie me. What temperature is it? It's 21. Okay, I'm not sure where that was. It doesn't matter. Let's carry on. Let us carry on. Kegels is doing some scanning. Magic Circle has been researched. Fantastic. We'll need to figure out what to do with that at some point. The marriage ceremony has finished, and Bear is celebrating by slaughtering every single duck on the planet. So how many ducks do we actually have? Let's see. We have 61 female adult ducks, and we have 6 male adult ducks. I think that this should stay at 60. And should I also slaughter all the female young as well? Yes, I'm going to do that. So we're just gonna reset things, because if we don't quickly do something about this, we're going to get overrun, I think. So let's go ahead and spin on. Basically, yeah. Bowler, I hope you... Oh, sorry. Bear, I hope you enjoy murdering ducks, because that's basically all you need to be doing at this particular point in time. Is that the highest thing on your list? It is. Okay, great. So yeah, Bear's basically going to spend the next couple of days just culling our duck population. So it's 60 and 4, and then I'll take off, because there's probably still some fertilized duck eggs in here. There are. Fertilized, and this one unfertilized, and this one unfertilized. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. So that... Did I check this one correctly? LMLs, no? Okay, great. That's all good. Good. A little bit of a refugee and pirates. What's up? A stew keeper named Evo is calling from nearby. He's being chased by the slices of fever. Okay. If you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on his tail. They are comprised of a boss, drifters, mercenaries, gunners, slashers, snipers, gunners. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. And I don't even know who this guy is, but stew keeper makes me think that, hey, maybe this person is going to be okay with some cooking, which I don't know about you, but I think that's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. Let's accept. Evo, welcome aboard. Too frantic to offer more information. Okay, all right. So let's smash that. And Evo joins. Okay, Evo, where you at, my friend? Let's see. 8 with a single passion. Magically gifted. Yes, please. And you're an undergrounder. That, my friend, is pretty gosh darn good. So let's make sure that you've got these things set high. Okay, and then cook, butcher, brew, and you can be taken off that sugar, thank you very much. And then you can do some... Oh, that's good. That's great. Okay, I'm happy for you to do... You know what, I'm going to take you off that, because Eric can do that. Let's keep you fairly clean, because I'd like you to do these sort of things down the bottom end there, Evo. So let's get you into the base and get you armed. What is your shooting and melee? Atrocious. Okay, if you could come and equip this, please. I feel like, yeah, there is another decimation there. Okay, if you could equip that. And the Slices of Fever have arrived. That's the quest. I actually wanted to look at the... Please, God, no. Okay, that's a large amount of people that have just dropped into the base. And here's what we're going to do. With the exception of Evo, everyone suit up. Eric, I need you to suit up. And this is going to be a job for Robodude. Robodude, I need you to come stand right in the middle here and be a bullet magnet for us. If he does die, I'm going to be a bit sad, actually. I'm just going to put that out there. Evo, how you doing? You're working your way back. How are these guys doing? They're working their way through the mountain. Now, what I'm hoping is that they do hit some of those traps, and in hindsight, I probably should have rebuilt that little nubbin there because it forces people to go up and around, but it does look like they're going in that direction anyway, so that's totally fine. We might see a couple of them strike a couple of these traps and, you know, remove themselves from sad times. I can hear that they're already firing at Evo, and that is very, very unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and activate this guy, who's got a little bit of power up his sleeve. We should be able to get him up and running. Come on, folks. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Let's get you out this way. Evo, keep running, mate. Keep running. The auto door is there for your protection. You should be able to make it in, no dramas. Great. Go and get your weapon, and then ideally, I would like it if you would also grab some armor. That'd be nice. Are these guys going to break this door down? Shit, they are. That is... go away. Stop it. Thank you. Okay, great. Phew. I was worried about that there. Okay, let's send these guys up, like, here and here. That seems like a logical thing to do. And who the frack... Oh, gosh almighty. Get back indoors. Stupid. Stupid golem. Okay, but he has sort of split him up a little bit, which is kind of not bad. Alright, so let's make sure everyone is equipped with a rifle of some description. No, because you're a brawler. And Borg, were you a brawler as well? I don't believe so. Get your rifle out, thank you very much. And Evo, got your weapon yet? Do you? Yep, you do. Okay, mate, come on. Let's get you up here. Everyone on the line. I can hear firing. Here we go. So, it's unfortunate that we have to use the golems like this, but I would much prefer to... Oops, no. This. Like that. Thank you. And then, I tell you what, go ahead and slam a snowball, like, on the ground right there. So that as they're coming through, we can... Hello. Okay, we'll do it there instead. That's totally fine. Tomoko, if everyone could, with the exception of Sugar, so these are all of our ranged people, if you could all actually fire at this person that's getting very close. That's great. And we'll just sort of queue our way through these. Yeah, okay, we need to get rid of that secondary line there. That's pretty bad, as a matter of fact, that they're getting that cover. Okay, great. Shoot this guy in the face. Great, and they're fleeing. Great, no worries. Shoot Steven. Goodbye, Steven. Thank you. And then shoot Princess. And then attack Alumborg. And that's it. Fantastic. Okay. Well done, everyone. Evo, welcome to the base. Let's see what Porthos here is like. Artistic and shooting. Tortured artist, couch potato, gourmand. Okay. And Princess is a thick-skinned menagerist who has 11 and a double passion in intellectual. Ding, 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 ding. That's what I've been waiting for. Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys can go about your business. Thank you very much for your service. And fleshy dude, you can self-heal. That's totally fine. Great. Okay, well, that wasn't terribly bad. Not terribly bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Did any of them go down in here? They did. Kruger, plants, mining, artistic, undergrounder, dunce, and Chief, who is a fast walker and plants, and is going to die in 2 hours, going to die in 1 hour. The likelihood of us being able to get to them anytime within their lifetime is practically zero. Should I actually grab this other person here as well? So Porthos is a tortured artist couch potato. I mean, 8 points and a double passion in... You know what? Let's grab him. 8 points and a... Oops. 8 points and a double passion in art is nothing to sneeze at. I will absolutely take that. And let's just press home to select all of the weapons and shit that are in the doobly-doo, and we'll get all of those hauled in ASAP. We're going to have a little bit of heal time. Evo is probably already restless ×1. Yep, that's pretty annoying. And we've got an extreme break risk on who? That'd be Evo, who has only just joined and has immediately been wounded and is, well, the Soothing Breeze should help. That's totally fine. The Soothing Breeze actually doesn't do anything for... I mean, it does stop the pain, which is kind of nice. Observe corpse times tree, depressive. Porthos has died. Well, sad, but not much we can do. Has Princess been treated? Yes. She does have a few... Ooh, charge rifle ++. Nice. Okay, so I'm guessing that charge rifle attack with the ++. Yeah, that's Gizzo. That's Gizzo. Super Serum... Super Soldier Serum now at level 2. Have we got any magic points out of that? Sugar? Yes. Could you grab another group therapy? Let's just keep going with that. Any mice? Yes, there is a bullet storm. That sounds like a great idea. I completely forgot to use the grenades on that fight, but that's okay. And let's see. You can go ahead and have, I think, yeah, I want to do all of these. But, you know, you just got to sort of work your way through, huh? So maybe I can... What the fuck is that? Oh, another mecha golem. Oh, okay. Sweet, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Nice. Okay. And then the flesh golem and slate golem are a little bit wounded at the moment, but they will do a self-repair-y thing in a moment, so that's totally fine. Okay. Evo has gone berserk and will attack anyone he sees. That's, you know, pretty shit considering we only just rescued you, bro. But, you know, go ahead, get it out of your system, and have some catharsis so that we can then ignore you and it'll be fine. Is everyone... Yeah, everyone's set to Dear God Hide. Evo, I'm going to set your restriction to, firstly, none of that, and you stay indoors, okay? Chunks of a spacecraft have fallen nearby. Nice, okay. Don't need to worry about that too much, though, so that's totally fine. And how are the duckies looking? There are still far too many of them. And there is not enough work going on here, Bear, but Bear is resting. Fantastic. So Evo is just chasing Gizzo around and basically chasing everyone around at the moment. It's a bit of a shame that Evo feels the need to do this, but hopefully this will only last for a short period of time. Should I capture? I don't think so. I'm just going to let him go. Everyone else, go into your rooms. Okay, he's going to attack Per in bed. That's a bit of a shame. He's just punching everyone like once, which is kind of annoying. Should I just quickly, like if I just go like, oh, shit, no, Per, no. Okay, melee, yes. Melee attack. Okay, give him a little knock. Does anyone else want to give us a hand here? If you want to give him a little knock too, that'd be great. I dare not let Gizzo in on this action because Gizzo will probably just knock his head straight off. But yeah, we'll just give him a little punchy punch. There we go. Okay, Bear, could you rescue and Per go about your business? And by business, I mean go to hospital. And then Bear, once you've done that, I think you might need to do a little bit of cleaning for us, if you don't mind, even though I would prefer that you went and murdered some ducks. Because if you don't start murdering the ducks, then the ducks are going to start murdering themselves by, well, starving to death, quite frankly. But, you know, hey. Alright, so Bear's going to eat a meal. Evo is no longer incapable of walking. Fantastic. Evo, if you'd like to actually get up and do some work, that'd be nice. Do I want to turn off? I mean, no one's, like, got life-threatening shit going on here. I'm going to do that. And then anyone who's in here, could you maybe go and get back to work? There's no life-threatening illnesses. No one's bleeding to death. Oh, except for Evo, who is actually wounded and is bleeding to death in 13 hours. Okay, so maybe we could prioritize tending to Evo. That'd be nice. Get him patched up and get him to work in the kitchen where he needs to be. Okay, Evo. Very nice. And good. Okay, he's not going to be too great for the time being because he's in severe pain and his manipulation is through the floor. But that should disappear with time. And, you know, ideally, I want to get on top of this food situation once and for all. Having just Gizzo doing it, we were sort of lapping at the edge of, well, we kept dipping into this, basically. And I don't want to be doing that. So... Yep, the ducks have started dying from malnutrition. That's not great. What's happening down here? That is being harvested up. That's totally fine. And if we could then maybe haul this urgently, please. That would be just dandy. No storage space. It's totally fine. No storage space for hey. Excellent. I love it. But don't worry, because there's plenty of space in here, right? In that little spot there. You watch them, they're going to wake up in the morning, and as much as they've hauled up, it's just going to absolutely evaporate tomorrow morning. But, you know, that's just the thing that do. The duckies that are in there still don't have any kibble to eat, which is very unfortunate. I might need to make some kibble for the male ducks. In fact, if we limit the male ducks down to, like, 2, we could comfortably make like just 100... Yeah, let's do that. Here, look, I've got an idea. So, kibble, details. Let's just change this to 100. And I'm going to allow corn temporarily. So corn and egg kibble. Bowler, actually Evo. Actually Gizzo, since you've got your hands empty. Cleany, cleany. Thank you very much. We need to try and keep on top of this. Not having to do butchering would probably help. And where the frack are my golems? I mean, this guy's offline at the moment, but that's totally fine. That's like, he's only just been built, so that's fine. Alright, Mecha Golem number 2, welcome aboard. If you'd like to stay... Nah, you can go anywhere, that's totally fine. Alright, Gizzo, nice, nice, thank you very much. Let's rocket back to indoors only. Fantastic. That should help us get on top of all of the cooking and butchering and cleaning and murdering ducks, and the ducks are all eating the food, and then they're going to need to be murdered because Bear is asleep yet again. Why is Bear always sleeping? That's what I want to know. Is it because she's a snob? I have to imagine that that's the case. Attended wedding plus 20. Fantastic. Duck 167 have died of malnutrition. That's probably one of the males, I would guess. If we kill all the males, I'm going to be actually a little bit upset. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Who else has got a little bit of animal handling skill? Eric. But Eric is absolutely maxed out at the moment. Let's get Bowler to help. She has a skill of 9, which is totally fine. 3. And yeah, Giggles, you can temporarily help out with the animals as well. That'd be fantastic. So let's get those guys looking after the execution of ducks so that we don't run out of ducks because of running out of... You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if we get that done, I think it'd be a good idea. I love that this guy is recharging in the freezer. But, you know, hilarious. So, some ducklings getting removed, that's totally fine. These guys are hauling shit about, that's totally fine. And Gizzo is still resting, as is per. How we doing? Come on, guys. Come on. Bear, what are you doing? Smelting a weapon. Have all of the ducks been taken care of? I bloody well hope they have. Yes, they have. Okay, so no, they haven't. We still have 36 male young ducks, 0 female young, which is great. So let's remove that. That still needs to be done, and this needs to be locked at probably 2. Maybe, no, 4's probably fine. 4's probably fine. And I might see if I can say, hey, oh, okay, Evo is doing some butchering. I mean, Evo should ideally just be running back and forth and butchering and butchering and butchering forever. Hey, Robo Dude. No, you're okay. You do your thing, mate. You do your thing. Okay, Eric's doing some cleaning. That's fantastic. We're hitting the bottom end of the skill tree now. Sugar is as well. Very nice. So is Lumpy. Is that zone down there actually classified as indoors? It is not. That's why. There we go. Let's mark that as indoors because I need to get some kibble down there, please. And I would also like to get some more of this hauled up as well. So let's make sure that that is classified as indoors. That could bloody help. Okay, great. So, Bowler can now do some hauling of food for ducks so that the rest of our ducks don't starve. Evo is doing, and Gizzo are doing their darndest to get the rest of the ducks out of the freezer where they are just cluttering the shit out of this place. Feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty happy with where we are, I have to say. Managed to have a nice little raid, get ourselves yet another person. Oh, and that reminds me, Princess, let's flip you over to recruit, because that intellectual, I think, is going to be very necessary for us, because it's almost time to move in to the next section of our, what's this? Nowhere to store the hay? Are you shitting me? What about this? This is called a stockpile zone, and it is explicitly for hay. And then up here, well, there's no space in here. Well, no, now there is. Although all of this is single stacked, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's just tick through this for the time being. I want to start seeing some of that kibble being made, which it has been. I want to start seeing that get hauled down here, which it has not been. And I want to see people such as Bear and Bowler and who else did I say to do the handling? Bear, Bowler, and Giggles. Giggles, what you doing? Hauling hay. That is set to critical haul though, so that's totally fine. Okay, just going to leave that for the time being. Don't pay too much attention to it. And should I try and put some hay in out here? I think it might be a good idea. No, don't expand. I want to change this to hay grass. Allow sowing, yes. It is -4 at the moment. Oh, it's September. Oh, okay. It's only going to get... from here it's only going to get colder, so it's best to not worry about that. Good. Okay, a whole bunch of sniper rifles have been donated to us by the Slices of Fever. That's fantastic. I can see that our wood is starting to run out, so I'm just going to unrestrict everyone entirely. That's about as good as we can get so far as cleaning and things go. Good. Alright, friends. Well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it off. Made some good progress today. Everyone is actually in a reasonably good mood now. You know, this sort of shit helps out. I mean, Gizzo attended a wedding. Oh, yep. Very good. Happy days. I think that we're actually at the exact perfect place we need to be to launch a raid. Everyone's in good spirits. There is a prisoner in the base, but we can leave Clav and Eric behind to look after said prisoner, or maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe Borg, or maybe maybe Sugar? No, definitely not. So we could leave a couple of people back to look after the prisoner, and then pod everyone else with a mortar and a couple of other goodies to take on an enemy camp. And I think we'll do that next time. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you then.